bit of time. They're not chasing the game, so there's no need for them to hurry anything up. And all this will do is really frustrate the home side. And you can see it's something that St. George will practice. Being in front now, they won't be in a rush to take any goal kicks, any free kicks, any throw-ins, nothing. It'll all be at a walking pace. They have every right to do it. It's all part of game management. Perry just asking for Major to show himself. Bernie tried to play the ball behind there, but Fong did a good job. Here's Shabao. Bernie back for Berry. Because St. George is sitting so deep, there needs to be more movement in behind like that from Major. And a good opportunity there. Degadoy comes across and blocks. There'll be another corner for Blacktown. This ball will come in against the wind though from Danny Choi. That's why we saw the first one hold up and hardly reach the first post. Mario Chabal coming in short as well. Looks interested and wants the ball. Delivery in again toward the near post, headed away this time. Chabal back for Bernie. And Mitri out of position, but quickly hurrying back to sit in that midfield three, block the central pass. Ball goes out wide to Choi. Choi delivers into the box, and I'll see that one over. Now Nicholas O'Brien back in the area. Header comes in, but wide of the target. Jack O'Brien couldn't direct it goalwards. Clarkson, now Cox. Cox loses out there in midfield. Now an opportunity perhaps for Blacktown to do something. Look how quickly they get back that midfield three. Chabal dances around, plays it out wide. Again, immediately back, closing down those spaces, the visitors. Here's Nicholas O'Brien, delivers in toward the far post. Bernie's there, heads it across. Again, losing the ball in the wind there. Fernandez couldn't bring it down. Cleared away. That one will most definitely go out over the sideline. Apologies for those at home who missed the first 23 minutes. The stream was showing the wrong game, but we're back now, and we can inform you that the visitors here, St. George FA, lead by 1-0. Fumoto Kamada scoring an absolute beauty, and it's a shame for you at home that didn't see the goal. I'm sure you'll be able to catch it in the highlights, and there'll be a full replay as well shown on YouTube. It was an excellent turn, and here he is again, but this time the ball getting away from him. We've been talking about how much of an effect the wind has here at Landon Stadium. Absolutely blowing a gale. In particular, when the ball is played toward the grandstand side, the wind just takes it. Neither side really have gotten accustomed to it yet, but neither keeper's really been tested. This will be the first time that Jack Kenny will be tested with the wind against him. Both corners earlier on in the game that Blacktown's had have been from the other side, and they get held up in the wind this time. Jack Kenny will have some work to do if he's not aware. Cross comes in. Wind again there, just took the ball with it. And now they can break. Look at this. Great challenge there though. Jackson Bandera working hard. Did enough. Nicholas O'Brien picking up the scraps. Fernandez. Flag stays down. Free kick. Is that just outside the box? Foul came earlier on Jack O'Brien, says the referee. No penalty, but it was very, very close. I can tell you that from here. That looks only a couple steps outside the area, if that. Free kick opportunity again. With the wind behind them. My analyst here beside me, Will Gotzer, says it's very close to a pen. I'll take his word for it. Got a Blacktown hat on, I'll get in trouble if I disagree with him. Here is an opportunity now for Blacktown City to find an equaliser. 26 minutes have elapsed. The wind behind the strike here. And it's a wasted opportunity. A very poor free kick at the least. Again, I have to commend Jack Kenny's game management here. Taking his time over every goal kick. I said it really will frustrate Blacktown City. Lynch's header. That'll go out for a corner. He's got some boot on him, has Jack Kenny. 2 times now he's well and truly cleared halfway. That one in between the 18-yard box and the halfway line. Opportunity now for Degadoy and St. George Tall Timber to get forward. Solomon Monaghan Vaika among them. Cox goes short, ignored though. The wind just moving the ball off the spot. Ball comes in, Monaghan Vaika flicks it on. It's still there, and some save by Prendergast there. I think it was Dom Cox with the final little flick toward goal. And Prendergast did very well to react there. Just getting in each other's way there, Fernandez and Chabal. Bernie makes the overlapping run. Again though, this disciplined St. George team quickly back in their positions, making it difficult for Blacktown to create anything in this game so far. They've been sitting so deep. A 5-3-2, blocking every single passing gap and space. Ball forward for Choi now. Well defended again by Monaghan Vaika. Cleared upfield now. Kamada trying to be a nuisance to Lynch, who's too experienced for that. Chance almost there, presenting itself to Fernandez. Here's Fong, formerly of Sydney FC Academy. Now Kenny. Sends it toward Foti, but too high for him to deal with. Bandera. O'Brien for Choi. And Choi now gets beyond Cox quite easily there. Look how quickly he got back though. Now pass intercepted there by Nicholas O'Brien. And well, I thought for a moment that St. George could break, and it's still on here. Kamada, the scorer of the first goal, cuts it back. Fumoto Kamada once more. Tried to play it out wide. Cameron Fong was there in support. Great defending though by Blacktown. Degadoy for Clarkson. Spread wide there by Mitri. Karamelevsky. Still Karamelevsky. It wasn't a bad ball. Begging for someone to get on the end of it, but it may have been too high anyway. Goal kick now for Blacktown City. Berry for Shabao. Monahan Vaika steps in, but the ball remains with the home side. Now Danny Choi. Bernie. It's beyond Fong, but across comes Fox in support. Now Fong goes central with the ball. Plays it wide, loses out again. Bandera read the pass, but so did Monahan Vaika. And now Monahan Vaika leads the counter-attack. Here's Jesse Foti. Monahan Vaika making the forward run. Some pace shown there by the central defender. Here's Cox in a tangle there with Shabao. Gets out of it. Still Dom Cox. Rides 2-3 challenges. Cox delivers toward Kamada. Still Kamada, and what a save from Prendergast. He was going the other way. Tyrone Burney had no idea where that ball was going. It came off the back of his head. And Fumoto Kamada almost had his second of the evening, had it not been for a very good save from Tristan Prendergast. Low to his right. He was expecting a shot to the far top corner. Kamada went near. The keeper up to the task. Delivery into the box, cleared away. And now Choi could start a counter. And here goes Danny Choi. Jack O'Brien made the near run, but he's changed it, gone back instead. And Choi there easily stopped by Cameron Fong. Good defending from the left back. Blacktown now again waiting patiently for the space to appear. Foti back to defend. Shabao for Lynch. And now Danny Choi. Still Choi. Bernie made the forward run. Choi ignored him. Running out of space there, Danny Choi. This time Cox doing the good defending, but Choi fought back to win the ball back. Dangerous ball, but Jack Kenny saw it all the way. Just over 10 minutes remaining here at Landon Stadium, and St. George are in the lead. In all fairness, they could have scored two more had Tristan Prendergast not been up to the task. A good save from Dom Cox before that one from Fumoto Kamada only minutes earlier. And Degadoy clears away. Again, Shabao picks the ball up, but in a very deep position. Himself asking for runners. Throwing his hands to the side and asking, where are you? There's no movement, no option. Here he is again. This time finds the feet of O'Brien. Pass is off though, and really struggling to break St. George down. The home side. It only takes one lapse of concentration though for an experienced team like Blacktown City to take full advantage. As Bandera goes on a run. Across came Degadoy and sent that one over to the neighbours. Free ball for the neighbours. They'll enjoy that one, no doubt. Cleared the netting. Usually protects those homes. Degadoy ensured he cleared everything. Now that's some beautiful football from the home team. Ball across goal. And it's a third equaliser. Jack O'Brien finishing there after some neat work from his teammates. The ball into the box. Slotted away.
Jack O'Brien.
And O'Brien makes it 1-1 here at Landon Stadium with less than 9 minutes remaining in the first half. Some beautiful football down the left. O'Brien applying the finishing touches. A very, very well taken team goal from the home side, and this just means now that St. George perhaps won't sink back as deep as they were. Or maybe that is the game plan, to sit deep and try and hit Blacktown on the counter as they did for the first goal. And they just not be as deep as they were after going ahead. And practically sat on their 18-yard box. Here's Fong. Now Cox back for Fong. First time pass for Kamada, but the flag's raised. Offside. Haven't seen too many of them in the game so far. Both assistant referees have had a pretty easy evening so far. Not much work to do. Choi looks for the switch. Pass gets there. And look at Bandera playing more or less as a striker. Started as a left back. That's how high and how much movement Blacktown City players get. They've got a lot of freedom for Mark Crittenden to move across the park, but when you do that, you've got to have the discipline and the awareness to have someone sitting back and covering that gap that's been left. Here's Choi again. Choi goes for the spectacular, but that one's still travelling. Won't stop anytime soon either.
Still no change to the halftime score. 52 minutes gone. After like 8-0, Sydney United 58-0. Christie Park in the Australian Cup. WS Spirit 0. Melbourne Victory 1. That game's 40 minutes in.
You may have heard Will Gotsis there, informing those at Landon Stadium that Melbourne Victory lead. They scored in the 30th minute. A couple minutes to go in that one before the break. Melbourne Victory 1 goal to the good. Without seeing the game, I'd say it's a very good showing from the NPL New South Wales side. Shabao intercepts that. O'Brien went down. Shabao still on his feet, but loses possession. Now Major. Wide for Bernie. Not many options in the area. Bernie forced to go back now to Nicholas O'Brien. Here's Bernie again. Major turns. Tried to lift the ball over the top for the on-running Bernie. Kamada forced to go back, and Monahan Vaike in a bit of trouble here. Great chasing from O'Brien, who wins the ball back. Goes down after the challenge from Degadoy. St. George here. This is what we're talking about. A little bit of a loss of concentration, and they've given away a corner here. It started with Monahan Vaika. And Kyle Degadoy also caught napping. Corner comes in again to the near post. Kamada. And that is one wayward clearance, and so is that. 2 poor clearances in a row. St. George survive after them. Strong tackle there, but ridden by Fernandez. His shot's blocked. Falls for O'Brien, and Kenny was helped there by the deflection. Much better now from the home team. Jack Kenny trying to release Kamada early. Throwing now for Blacktown City. Prendergast plays the ball wide to Lynch. Here's Bernie. Choi was looking for the run there, but Degadoy gets caught there in possession by Fernandez. Here's Danny Choi. Danny Choi, what a save from Kenny. A fabulous save from the young goalkeeper. I'll tell you what, that was hit with some venom. And it was hit, aimed right at that bottom corner. And Jack Kenny put a strong palm out to keep that one out. Blacktown could be 2-1 up right now had it not been for Jack Kenny. Great work from Fernandez and Choi. Foiled though by the St. George goalkeeper. Another chance there. Now Blacktown really starting to take over. They dominated this game, all game, but they really couldn't break this stubborn and disciplined St. George deep block, but they've started to now. And they're starting to pick out their passes as well. Not that one there from Choi. Fong with a throw. Flicked on by Cox. Chabot for Fernandez. Fernandez there, tackled by Fong, but Choi's pass to an offside Travis Major. Gives the visitors a free kick here. Kenny will send this one long now. By Berry. Kamada came back to help out. Now Kamada went down after the challenge from Chabot. Driving forward there. Great run by Keremelevsky. Here's Martin Fernandez now. Choi there in support. Just about to tick over into the 46th minute. Chabot. Fernandez. Now Choi. Bernie overlaps. Bernie delivers toward the far post. The winds just stopped that ball. Back into the area. O'Brien tried to play the ball in. St. George survive again. Kamada clears away. There'll be 1 minute of additional time.
The fourth official has indicated there'll be a minimum of 1 additional minute to be played.
Here is Berry on the ball. Melbourne Victory have made it 2-0 now. Scored their second goal in stoppage time. As Bernie looks to get on the end of this one. Bernie couldn't really get any purchase on that one. Kenny was quickly off his line to pick the ball up. Should just about take us into half time, and Kenny sent that one very, very high. Wasn't sure it would come down how high it went. Fong wins the header. Cox battling away with Shabao. And that's half time here at Landon Stadium. What a first half we've had, really affected by the wind here. 1-1 after 45 minutes. Fumoto Kamada opened the scoring early on after only 7 minutes. And although Blacktown dominated for the majority of the first half, they didn't find their equaliser until 9 minutes before half time. Jack O'Brien getting on the end of a beautiful team move, really. Blacktown piled on the pressure in the last 10 minutes but couldn't find the second goal. Jack Kenny making a fabulous save to keep the scores at 1-1. We go into the sheds at 1-1. We'll see you back in 15 minutes for the second half.
NWS Spirit 0, Melbourne Victory 2, and Oakley Cannons 0, Heidelberg 0. These scores from around the grounds. Blacktown City would like to thank our sponsors once again for coming on board this, our 71st season. George City FC sides at the commencement of the second half.
Teams are back out here at Landon Stadium for the second half.
City United 58-1.
It's 1-1 here between Blacktown City and St. George. Blacktown had the better of the first half in fairness, but it was St. George that took the lead through Fumoto Kamada, a fabulous goal from him. And you would have missed that one because had some issues with the stream, but be sure to check that in the full match highlights and the full match that will be shown later. Blacktown equalised late on in the first half, a deserved goal and a very nice team goal as well. Jack O'Brien getting on the end of that one. 1-1 after the first 45 minutes, and the second half has just kicked off. A very high boot. I said it throughout the first half. The wind has been an absolute pain all day, and it's continued to do so here in this game as well. You might not be able to see the trees moving too much there behind the seats on the far side, but I'm sure you can hear it. It is absolutely blowing here. Doesn't seem as though there have been any changes for the time being from either side. Throw in here for Blacktown. He's Berry. Now Lynch. Bandera had to deal with that one and wins the throw. He's a bit lucky there off Paulo Mitri, the last touch. Fernandez sends that one high, but look at the wind push that ball back. Falls fortunately for Major. Now Shabao. Thought about threading the needle instead. Keeps possession. Here's Lynch. Nice touch there by Fernandez. Bandera with a good ball, but Jack Kenny read it. Here's Fong for Kamada. Great touch by Kamada, but well defended as well. Tyrone Burney there getting a touch in. Throwing again for the visiting team. Here's Tariq Urkhan. Gives the ball away to Travis Major. Goal kick to the visitors. First half started a little cagey as well. It took Blacktown a long while to get into the game. When they did, though, it was credit though to St. George. They defended really well, a deep block, had all 11 players behind the ball for much of the game. Shabao got a toe in there, but Monahan Vaike in the right spot. Excellent turn. Ball played through now. Here is Foti. Still Foti. Shot blocked. Not sure if that was a Pass or a shot there from Clarkson. Fernandez. And yeah, Karamelevsky. Still Fernandez. Thought he was fouled there, but the referee says no. Handball there. Referee spotted that, thought about it. It was a definite handball from Martin Fernandez. Free kick for St. George now. Update score from Lambert Park with 10 minutes to go. Sydney United 58 lead against Apia Leichhardt. That'll be a big surprise. That'll send shockwaves through the competition. Apia not finishing in the top two this year, but one of those teams that everyone considered a dark horse. It's hard to consider them dark horse as Choi now runs through it. Here's Bernie, keeps it in. Bernie gets past one, delivers in the box. St. George should deal with that. They were considered, I'd say, a dark horse only for the fact that they didn't finish in the top two. Everyone's favourites would have been Rockdale and Marconi just because of the way they finished the season. But Apia, no doubt, was one of those teams that no one wanted to face. Everyone knew the danger they possess and the quality they have in the squad. In saying that, though, Sydney United has their own stars and their own game changers and game winners. And thank you to Will Gotsis. Wish I could have Will Gotsis on his commentary with me. He would give us the absolute best analysis of this Blacktown City team. You have so much information for us.
Updated score from Lambert Park. 79 minutes gone. It's now Apia Leichhardt 0, Sydney United 58-2.
You perhaps heard a few groans in the crowd. As I said, a unexpected result, in particular now that Sydney United lead 2-0. Paddy and tell me the doctor again delivers the goods. But if things remain as they are at Lambert Park, then Sydney United are to come away with the win. The winner of this one will play Marconi at 5 p.m. on Sunday night at Marconi Stadium. There was some goal from Patrick and tell me as well, just watching the replay now. A fabulous strike. Sent the United faithful into raptures. Good crowd there as well, it seems, at Lambert Park. And it's good to see that both games here at Landon Stadium and Lambert Park have drawn pretty good crowds for midweek football. Maybe it just proves how much people have missed finals football. Hopefully we see some sort of a form of finals football in the lower leagues as well. Tell you what, both United goals were very, very good strikes. Carlos de Oliveira scoring the opener. So as things stand, a bit of a derby brewing. Rockdale versus United at 1 p.m. looks to be what we will watch on Sunday in the first semi-final. in the other, Marconi, the winner of this one. So exciting having finals football back. And of course, don't forget this week we do have the playoff relegation ties, promotion relegation ties to come. 3 p.m. on Saturday. Bulls FC Academy host Central Coast Mariners. League 1 v NPL New South Wales. Also on Saturday at 7 p.m. from Cook Park, Mounties Wanderers host in the PNFC, Football League 2 as Football League 1. As Fernandez dances through, and Jack Kenny wasn't really tested there. And from my point of view, it'd be fantastic to see the number one team in each respective competition. I'm talking about Football League 1 and Football League 2. Get the right to be promoted direct as they are now. But how good would it be to see a playoff between the teams that come from 2nd to 5th against each other? The winner of that playing the loser of 12 to 15 in the competition above. You'd add so much more to all three leagues, really. It'd be lovely to see that happen. Raise the stakes and just ensure that all teams have something to play for throughout the whole season, because once you're safe in that middle part of the competition ladder, you tend to take your foot off the pedal. This way everyone will have something to fight for throughout the whole campaign. Here's Bandera now for Blacktown. Ball played out wide. Now Bandera from left back to right wing. Everywhere. Ball in there toward O'Brien. Excellent defending from Monahan Vaika, I think it was. Sydney United well and truly heading toward the semi-final spot against Rockdale. 85th minute there at Lambert Park. 2-0 up. And a yellow card will come out here, I'm certain, for Danny Choi. He'll be very lucky to escape a yellow there. There's a blatant clip across the ankles. It's funny with Sydney United as well. The last few years in the league, they haven't been as dominant as they have been in the past, but they've dominated the cup competition. This year they didn't qualify for the Australia Cup, but they've forced their way into the semi-final. Again, another cup-style competition. And again, another clip there on the ankles, this time from Major. And Tariq Erkan's asking the question. He has every right to ask the question there, because, well, I can't say every ref, but 7 out of 10 refs would have given a yellow card for this clip on the ankles and the one prior to Danny Choi. No cards for either, though. And we expect them to go into the book for their next fouls. Paolo Mitri taking this free kick for St. George. Delivery comes in, headed away. Again, that wind just holding the ball up. Bandera, now Shabao. Karamelevski. Strong challenge there between Karamelevski and Bandera. Yellow cards come out now. First yellow comes now for Karamelevski, and it's not the first he's received this year. Had some words earlier this season with Shabao put him in the stands for a number of weeks. Definitely a short fuse, Matthew Karamelevski. He's been there up. Apia have scored. They've pulled one back. 2-1. And the old Sir Alex Ferguson squeaky bum time comes into play now at Lambert Park, as here's an opportunity for the home team. Fernandez dances and turns. Shot blocked. Down goes Clarkson. Cox, I should say. Free kick for St. George. Some final couple minutes that we're going to get at Lambert Park with the additional time there. It's a beautiful goal by Gibson, an excellent turn and a great finish as well. RPL won't lie down that easily. Looks as though there's a serious injury there too for Temba Matamalo. But he has got to his feet slowly, limping off. Could just be a bit of cramp. Expected more from Temba. He's a big lad. Shouldn't be allowed to get cramp. Ball over the top now. One to chase for Jack O'Brien. Okan done just enough. Sorry, Monahan Vaika. That's a bad challenge there from Shabao. Straight into the back of Cox. I'll tell you what. It would have been tough for the referee to see, but Shabao there came in a little bit high. And I can't confirm if the studs were showing, but no doubt he came in high there.
Let's score from Lambert Park into the 90th minutes now. RPL Leichhardt 1, Sydney United 58-2.
Clarkson back for Monahan Vaika. That pass doesn't find anyone. Target was Jesse Foti, but a bit too far away from him. Double change incoming for the visitors. He's Bendera. Karamelevski read the pass. Erkan plays it forward. Mitri. Loses out to Bendera. Shabao, Fernandez. Neither team able to get hold of the ball, really. Clarkson does now. Kamada with an assist there on the outside of the foot. It's a good ball, just hit the back of Foti. And Mitri's cross there, he's cleared away. He's Degadoy. Kamada, the scorer of the opener. Seems so long ago now. Fumoto Kamada. No foul, says the referee. Kamada told to get up. As Pendergast clears that one forward. Fong wins the header, but go out for a throw. Double substitution will come now. Costa Petratos will come on. Paolo Mitri will come off. So Costa Petratos coming in. And the second, we'll see Lewis Kuri coming on. And Fumoto Kamada coming off. That is an interesting substitution from Mirko Jur. Kamada has been pretty dangerous on the counter.
Couple substitution for St George City. Going off number 14, Paolo Mitri. His replacement number 11, Costa Petrados. And going off also number 5, Moto Kamada.
Bandera.
His replacement number 33, Lewis Curry.
Major back for Grant Lynch. Erkan will see this one over the line, and Travis Major made it difficult for him. Again, how about that from the goalkeeper? Sends it so far forward. Does the lights there had a bit of an issue? Well, there was parts of Sydney left without power this evening. Wouldn't like the lights to go out here. Not when we're in the 65th minute. On Apia just hit the crossbar. What a chance for Apia Leichhardt to make it 2-2. Somehow Sydney United survive. Half an eye on that one. Great pass there from Petrados. Now Foti tried to do a little bit too much there. Lynch plays it forward, read by Keremelevski. What can Petrados and Curie offer in the front third? Definitely had a little bit of spark now. Fong tried to take it beyond Bernie, but did well, the defender, to stand tall. Lynch now. Well read by Keremelevski, who's driving forward, and that's a bad challenge from Travis Major. It was an absolute clothesline straight across the neck. I have to say that he's a very, very lucky boy. You could see it in his eyes from the moment Keremelevski got off that he was going to do something silly, and he very well could have seen red there. Had the referee gone to the top or the back pocket, wherever the red card lives, I can guarantee you now there wouldn't have been too many questions or complaints. It was a bad decision from him. Now Curry delivers the free kick. That's a good ball in the box. Falls here for Degadoy, and his volley wasn't hit as cleanly as he would have liked, and it's fallen here again. The flag stayed down. What a chance that was for St George. Degadoy now with the foul, and they're similar ones to those that Choi and Major earlier had done, as they go to another substitution here. Fernandez coming off, Joey Gibbs coming on.
Substitution for Blacktown City going off. Number 17, Marty Fernandez. Replacement number 23, Joey Gibbs.
And it's full time at Lambert Park. Sydney United live on. They move on. They'll take on Rockdale Illingdon on Sunday at 1 p.m. at Illingdon Sports Centre. It means The winner of this will face Marconi.
United 58-2 have defeated RPLI Card 1.
The ball comes into the box. It was there for O'Brien, but just a little too high for him. Incredible stat just shown from the Apia United game. Apia had double the attempts on goal almost that United had. As Lewis Curry here looks to break through it. Spread out wide there by Cox. Picks it up again. Curry making the forward run. Melbourne Victory lead 4-0 against Spirit. And now O'Brien chases this one down. Intelligent play there by Nicholas O'Brien, letting that one run through the legs. Miscommunication there. Goal kick for the visitors. Again, ball sent forward, this time straight to Prendergast. Lynch, back for O'Brien. Of course, extra time follows this if scores are level, so we could be in for a long one. Fong intercepts that pass intended for Gibbs. Mitchell Marley waits on the bench as well for Blacktown to add some spark in front of goal if required. Has been a long season, and I feel that these teams still aren't used to the 30-round campaign. You'll notice in a lot of clubs, the players start to fall over around 24, 25 rounds, unable to keep up with the new 30-round seasons as this ball gets delivered in the area and well over the St. George goal. Will Gotsis and I are both hoping that this one's settled in normal time. Of course, tomorrow morning, big game on TV. Red Star Belgrade. Champions League qualifier against Border Glimt. So we want to be home and in bed as soon as possible. Early start as the former European champions look to secure another Champions League spot. Here's Petrados and just wide of the target. Will Gotsis has a lot of training. He knows how to say the champions team the way it should be said. Here's Shabao, who will be the game winner here. Or are we headed for an extra 30 minutes? Kenny thought about coming and stayed in his box, which is a good decision. Here's Keremalevsky. Petrados, good turn. Thought the touch had got away from him and tries to find Curry here. Had to deal with there for the Blacktown defence. Lynch finds Gibbs. Now Bandera. Major switched over to the right wing now. Combines with Bernie. Good area here. Clips it to the far post. Kenny with an important touch. Had he not got that, Jack O'Brien would have been running away celebrating. Another good save from the keeper. Here's Bandera. Now Choi. Delivers into the box. Too far there for anyone to get a shot on goal. Here's O'Brien. Major again. Back to O'Brien. And they've dealt with it. Only for the moment. Cox plays it forward, but a red there by Berry. St. George throw. Both teams wanted a piece of that. Mirko Jurg up on his feet. I think because he got up, knowing how loud he screams, the referee had no choice but to show the throw in the way of St. George. Don't want to get in Mirko's bad books. We'll make sure you know all about it. Degadoy clears forward. Clarkson. Now Petrados. Keremelevsky. Once Petrados again. Keeps the ball going. Cross into the box. Oh, that was a spectacular effort from Jesse Foti. Not far away. Had that gone in, it would have been one of the goals of the season, no doubt. Acrobatic and brave to try that. A good attempt. Lynch. Ball played forward again. Bernie gets there. No foul. Play on, says the referee. Here's Clarkson. Fong. Good ball over the top for Foti, who I thought was going to get there in front of Grant Lynch for a moment, but the experience of Lynch helped him through that battle. Straight through to Prendergast. Less than 15 minutes remain here at Landon Stadium. We're locked at 1-1. Monahan Vaika steps through there, wins the ball. St. George have been the better in the last 10 minutes or so. It's a poor decision there from Monahan Vaika. That's a better one. Didn't need to cross that ball the point he did, or could have at least cut it back. He had better options. In the end, though, corner here for St. George. Costa Petrados will deliver. Degadoy goes forward, as does Monahan Vaika. Cross comes in. Degadoy at the far post. It's back in the area, and it's there. Solomon Monahan Vaika puts St. George FA back in front here at Landon Stadium. It was Kyle Degadoy with a header back. I'm not sure if it was Clarkson or Cox who played the ball into the path of Monahan Vaika, who buried the ball in the back of the net. And St. George lead by 2-1 here, just as they did in round 22. They lead again. Just over 10 minutes to go here. And straight away, Mark Crittenden goes to the bench. Immediate substitution. Mitchell Malia comes on.
Substitution for Blacktown City going
Jackson Bendera comes off.
Replaced by number 14, Mitchell Malia.
An attacking substitution. Defender off for an attacker. They'll go to 3 at the back here. Tyrone Burney will slot in next to Grant Lynch and Ben Berry. I said that St. George had picked up, and it has to be said after those substitutions were made with Petrados and Kuri coming on, the game did somewhat swing in the favour of the visitors, and they kept growing and growing into the game. In the end, they've managed to score the goal to put them back ahead for the second time in this game. Of course, they led 1-0 after 7 minutes. Fumoto Kamada with the goal. Blacktown equalised through Jack O'Brien. Only for Monaghan Vaika to score what for now would prove to be the winner, as Matthew Karamalevsky sends that ball outside the stadium. Here's Shabao. There's the ball wide to Major. Sorry, it wasn't Major. Mitchell Malia, the substitute. Now Lynch. Good defending from Petrados. Lynch there. Not happy Petrados not giving the ball back immediately. O'Brien lifts it in the box toward Major. Falls for Malia, and Jack Kenny with another fabulous save. Well, I said it earlier on in the first half. He's been phenomenal for St. George this season. One of the youngest keepers in the competition. And he's just shown there why there's so much talk about him. I believe it's Adam Berry who's come on. And I think Nicholas O'Brien's come off, and there's the goal. Joey Gibbs finds the equaliser just as the substitution happened. Joey Gibbs heads back down.
Number 23.
Back on level terms. And they weren't behind for long, and for the second time in this game, they are level once more.
Confirmation of the substitution just before it happened. Going off, number 18, Nick O'Brien, replacement number 6, Adam Berry.
Well, it looks as though we're in for a long one, Will. Another 30 minutes at least, the way things are heading. Cleared away there. Malia couldn't find Jack O'Brien. Touch on there by Clarkson. It'll be a throw to the home side. Travis Major back playing where he's done so well at centre back. Here's Malia. Great touch from Malia. Excellent skill. Still Mitchell Malia. Couldn't find the pass though for Gibbs. Comes back again. Jack O'Brien clips it over the top to the back post, but it's a poor delivery for his standards. Now Adam Berry has a look. Cross again toward the far post. Too much on that one. St. George survive. Blacktown press just as they did at the end of the first half. They started to again here at the end of the second. Great touch there from Gibbs. Now Choi seen the keeper slightly off his line. O'Brien couldn't get there. Good defending, and they scored. Only a couple minutes ago from a corner from the same side. Can they repeat the feat again? Can Blacktown hit the front for the first time in this game? In swinging delivery again. Ball comes in once more. Headed away by Clarkson, but still in the danger zone. And now perhaps St. George can break here. Couldn't really get that pass away as they would have liked though. And Petrados almost popping up with the ball. Bit of rush football here for the moment. That one goes out of play. Throw in for St. George. Here is Choi. Tries to feed through Gibbs. Well defended by Monaghan Vaika. Thought he'd scored the winner. Reminder tomorrow night. Got some 20s football for you. Manly United host the Western Sydney Wanderers at Cromer Park. And 7:30 from Marconi Stadium. The Marconi Stallions host Northwest Sydney Spirit. Finals football. You've got to get excited, Will. Got to be excited for finals football. Make your way down to Marconi Stadium and watch Franco Constantino's Marconi host Spirit. Ball here. Still on for Blacktown. It'll be another corner. Short corner taken. I think he's offside. He is. And it's silly there as well. Why change something that's put St. George under so much pressure from the last two corners? Don't always understand short corners.
Scores in the Australia Cup are crashing full time. Moreton City Excelsior 3, leading Perth Glory 2, NWS Spirit 0, Melbourne Victory 4, Oakley Cannons 1, Heidelberg 1.
Karamelevsky clears it forward. Now Berry for Shabal. Into the feet of Gibbs. Gibbs forced back. Monaghan Vaika all over him. Here's Berry again. Sprays it wide for Choi. Options in the area now. 3-4 Blacktown jerseys in the box. Gibbs the target. Choi wants it back. There'll be another corner maybe. No. Last touch coming off Danny Choi. Talk about surprises in the Australia Cup. Moreton Excelsior about to knock out Perth Glory, leading 3-2 there. Stoppage time in that one. Another A-League team bites the dust. Just tells you the gap is getting tighter and tighter between the NPL competitions and the top tier in the country. Here's Shabao. Great run here. Now Gibbs. Gibbs dances through a number of St. George players. Cleared away by Erkan. The problem calling this one is the three central defenders for St. George are all bold. As Lynch here plays the ball back for Choi. It was a dangerous delivery, and Jack Kenny did very well to get there. Had to be brave as well with the challenge coming in. Gets to his feet slowly.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth official has indicated there'll be a minimum of 3 additional minutes, a minimum of 3 minutes.
3 minutes to go. Can we find the winner? Well, we pray we do. That one sent high by Kenny, flicked on by Foti. Straight into the hands of Prendergast. Malia comes away with the ball, was strong in that challenge then. Fong, but this time Fong makes the tackle. Now Berry. Grant Lynch pushing forward. Offering an avenue down the left here. Great ball in by Lynch, and well taken from Kenny. He's confident. Stepped up, did the St. George keeper, and collected the ball. Again, though, the win there. Just taking the ball out over the sideline. Mirko Juri won't accept that, though. He's letting Dragan Pupovac know he's not happy with Kenny's kicking, but I tell you what, the wind is really blowing toward this grandstand side, and every time the ball goes up in the air, that's where it goes. Just takes the ball away. It's very hard to judge it. Here's Foti, Travis Major, and Fabio Cannavaro of the NPL does very well there. And now Choi dances through a couple. Gibbs back to Choi, where Cox wins the challenge, and Cox keeps his feet and now plays a wonderful ball forward for Foti. Petrados getting in the area. Cut back here for Kuri. Cox has the space. Cox hits it over the bar. That was a good chance for St. George, and you feel Cox should have hit that first time because the space had opened up for him. There was enough of the gap between the two defenders to hit the ball between them and find the target. Instead, he took a touch and sent it over the bar. What else do these players want then? Going to an extra time semi-final after 30 games of football this year. So they just don't want this season to end. Here's Lynch. Can Lynch find the winner? Choi. Berry now. Thought about the delivery. Gets it on the right. Ball in the box. Gibbs couldn't control it. Falls for Bernie. Somehow kept his feet. Now Malia. Trying to get it on that left, and a wasted opportunity for the home side. And that is the full-time whistle. We enter extra time here at Landon Stadium.
Extra time, 15 minutes each way.
2-2 after normal time.
The scores are locked at the end of the 30 minutes.
Moto Kamada gave the visitors the lead after 7 minutes.
Coming up at extra time as the players
Jack O'Brien equalised in the second half. Solomon Monahan Vaika thought he'd scored the winner when he made it 2-1 with just over 10 minutes to go. But then substitute Joey Gibbs popped up, as he does, and he has so many times throughout his career, to make it 2-2 with About 8 minutes of time remaining. Tristan Prendergast hasn't really been overly tested, aside from the 2 times he's had to pick up the ball out of his net. At the other end, though, Jack Kenny has made a couple fantastic saves. We'll take a 30-second break and we'll be back again with you for another 30 minutes of enthralling semi-final football. Well, we're back for extra time, and Blacktown's definitely got the memo. They want to get out of here. Mirko Jurl and St. George, they look happy to be here tonight. They're in no rush to go home, making their way slowly onto the park now. 2-2 after 90 minutes. And the season will come to an end for one of these two. The other will take on the Marconi Stallions on Sunday evening at 5 p.m. at Marconi Stadium. St. George led twice here. They were pegged back both times first. Fumoto Kamada opened the scoring. After that, Jack O'Brien made it 1-1 late on. It was Solomon Monaghan Vaika who thought he'd scored the winner, only for Joey Gibbs to make it 1-1. Here is Berry. Travis Major acting as centre back with Grant Lynch now at left back. Tactical adjustments. Mark Crittenden had gone to three at the back when they had conceded the second goal. Threw everything he had forward. Fortunately for him, he's got a striker who probably does just as good at the back as a central defender. Thus slotted Travis Major into the centre of defence beside Ben Berry. Here he is on the ball now. Choi. Looking for some space. Good ball in the box. Cleared away only as far as Shabao. Now Malia. Bernie. Cross blocked. It'll be a corner. Mitchell Malia has delivered a couple very difficult balls to deal with for the St. George defence. He is crossing this one against the wind though, so won't have any support from the wind. You've got to imagine that Blacktown have a couple near post runners here. That's where the ball will more than likely fall, unless Malia really overhits it, as he has there. Almost turned out a good ball though. Falls for Berry. That would have been special had it gone in. Instep volley. Very difficult technique. Couldn't quite get over the ball though. And now Kenny again. It's a move they've definitely worked on, but aside from the first time they caught Blacktown slightly unawares, it hasn't really worked again throughout the game. I can see why it causes teams trouble, puts them on the back foot immediately. Lynch back for Major. Berry and Major combined. Lynch has seen more of the ball in the last 15 minutes than he has all season. Here's Lynch again. He's delivered some good crosses as well as Grant Lynch. No one able to get on the end of him though. In the other semi-final, elimination semi-final, Sydney United defeated RPL Leichhardt. Shabao. Great ball in, that's a handball. Referee waves it away. It was a clear handball. I think it was Katamalevsky that made the handball too. Clear handball right in front of the referee as well. Here's Erkan. Can St. George do something here? Here's Cox. Has a look, thought about the shot. Sprays it wide for Karamalevsky. Across goal. Blocked out. Throw in. Joey gives his header. It looked a clear handball from here. Ball thrown in. Here's Cox. Cleared away. Vaika wins the first header. Erkan did well there. Karamalevsky for Petrados. Clarkson just slowing things down. Degadoy. Fong doesn't want it. Told him to go the other way. Mitch Malia with fresh legs running at Cameron Fong. And Fong now looking for the ball. Instead, Godoy goes back to Jack Kenny. Erkan really using the keeper. It's as though St. George might even be happy to go to a penalty shootout here and leave it up to Kenny, who's been in good form. Some space now for Curry, Lewis Curry, for Foti. Petrados getting there in support. He looked for Curry again, cleared away by Berry. Major wins the header. Choi. Karamalevsky stepping through. Finds Fong. Falls back though, Fong. Said Mitch Malia. Fresh legs now. Dumping the ball over the head of Degadoy, who had to react with Jack O'Brien closing him down. Substitutions again. Mario Shabao comes off. Jacob Maniti will come on for the home side.
Substitution for Blacktown City going off the skipper, number 10, Mario Shabao. Replacement number 22, Jacob Beneghi.
Chabal passing on the captain's armband to his goalkeeper, Tristan Prendergast. Ball out wide now. Delivered in by O'Brien. Here's Berry. Headed back in toward Malia. Cleared away now. Here's Curry looking to launch some sort of a counter-attack, but excellent challenge by Jack O'Brien. Adam Berry back for Travis Major. Here we go. Another corner for Blacktown City. They found their equaliser from the corner on the other side of the field. Can they find the goal to put them ahead here? Cross comes in. It's a good ball. Header was there from Ben Berry. Comes back again. Gibbs was looking for it. Danny Choi on the left and calls for handball again. Couldn't tell that one though. The deflection though helped it on its way and made it an easy save for Kenny. Kenny plays it long again, but this time too much on that for Petrados. Here's Major. Headed away. I think as far as Choi. He's battling away with Cox there. And now Keremalevsky with some run through midfield. Still going. He'll go here. Second yellow. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. That's a very tough call on Matthew Keremalevsky. He was clipped on the ankles before he ran in there, and it made him lose his balance. The referee should have spotted that. For the second time this season against Blacktown City, Keremalevsky receives his marching orders. And this should make things a little easier for the home side. Against 10 men now. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's Keremalevsky's fourth red card of the season. I have to double check that. I believe it is his fourth. He won't be getting no Christmas cards from Mirko Jurli this season, that's for sure. Cross comes in from Choi. It's a great ball taken off the head of Joey Gibbs. Confirmation it is his fourth red of the campaign. For that one, most definitely, in my books at least, very unlucky for Matthew Keremalevsky. His second game back. Here's the chance, and it's got him beyond Kenny. It's Jack O'Brien. Own goal. Would have gone either way, but it was the delivery into the area. And Blacktown now lead 3-2. With only minutes left of the first half of extra time. For the first time in this game, Blacktown are in front. Trying to get some highlights of that to check whether it was an own goal or Jack O'Brien. We'll get the stats man here, Will Gotsis, to have a look and let us know. Here's Petrados, almost catching out there. Tristan Prendergast. Snapshot from the substitute. Keeper happy to see that one go wide of the post. Here's Gibbs. Maniti plays it wide. Cross comes in, blocked. Will Gotsis confirms. The eye in the sky. Monahan Vaika got the final touch, says Will Gotsis. I'll take his word for it, so should you. I'm sure that Jack O'Brien will claim that one though. Here's Monahan Vaika. He definitely scored the second goal for St. George. Cameron Fong now. Good ball over the top, just a little too far ahead of Foti. Here's Ben Berry now. Almost half time in extra time. Degadoy clears forward. Double substitution ready by Mirko Jur on the St. George bench now. It's a tough ball back from Degadoy. Last touch definitely off Monahan Vaika. We've got to get his confirmation from me this time. Great teamwork from the two of us here up at Landon Stadium. Petrados. Foti tries to turn there. Almost fell for Cameron Fong. Now Petrados. Back post delivery, but I think it was more a shot. Also going to travel Tristan Prendergast there. And that'll take us into half time. But first we'll have those changes coming off. Number 3, Kayo Degadoy. In fact, I think it's a triple change. Brady Clarkson has also come off. Double change, double change. Brody Clarkson and Kayo Degadoy come off. Nathan Roberts comes on, as does Kai Kenny lofts this one forward toward Foti.
Substitution for
Kamikura.
City going off. Digadoy, replaced by number 7 Nathan Roberts. Also going off number 25 Brody Clarkson. His replacement number 38 Kai Kamikura.
Cameron Fong has also been replaced. Coming on for him was Noah Ovens. So 3 changes by Mirko Jurg late on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's half-time of extra time. Blacktown City 3 leading St George City 2.
15 minutes still to go in this one. And it's Blacktown City that lead by 3 goals to 2.
Confirmation of the third substitution there for St George City going off number 2 Cameron Fong. His replacement number 28 Noah Ovens.
Matthew Karamalevsky receiving his marching orders, but in all honesty, it was a very, very tough second yellow. And the right back who got booked earlier on in the game for a silly melee with Jackson Bandera, now really received the yellow he didn't deserve. He was first off clipped before running into Ben Berry. Definitely a harsh card for St George that might cost them a spot in Sunday's semi-final against Marconi at Marconi Stadium. Minutes though for St George to try and rescue this one, but it will be a very difficult task after 30 rounds and 105 minutes played here already. With a man down, they will really find this last 15 minutes very, very difficult. Throw everything they have at it. Mirko Jurg making a triple change just before half time and extra time. Ball played through, cleared away by Berry. I'll tell you what, St George were somehow to find an equaliser. The young star in goals, Jack Kenny's been phenomenal. I'd probably give them the nod in a shootout. Tristan Prendergast has been quite quiet this game, hasn't had much to do at all. Got caught upon twice in the first half. Made 2 solid saves there. Other than that, all he's done is pick the ball up out of his net. Nothing he could do about the goals either. Cox there, nice turn. Petrados thought about the cross. Picks it up, 1-2, still Petrados. Chance here. It's Roberts. Calls it a handball there. Half-hearted shouts though. As though it come off the chest. Throw in now for St George. Manidi now leading the counter. Played out wide by Choi. Malia plays it over the top for Gibbs. O'Brien back for Major, and this is where Blacktown can really try and stretch St George. Pull them out of their defensive shape and just try and punish them. Legs are tired and heavy at this point of the game. And Gibbs here running onto this one. Gibbs, cross goal, straight across the face Goal kick now for St. George again. They'll go long. In fact, they go short. To Monaghan Vaiga. Not for the, well, maybe the first time this game they've played it short. Almost everyone has been trying to put the Blacktown defence under some early pressure. Petrados gets a toe in front of Lynch. Foti gets there ahead of Berry. It's a late whistle by the referee. But if he's blown the whistle here and caught a foul, it's got to be a yellow card for Foti. Here's Lynch, back for Berry, searching for O'Brien. Good work from the youngster, Noah Ovens. Here's Erkan. Now Monaghan Vaika. Roberts turns, allowed to turn Roberts. Cox across goal! What a chance there! First Petrados, then Roberts. It should be 3-2. Tristan Prendergast, who's had nothing to do for the majority of the second half and extra time, pulls off a fabulous save with his leg. That was the opportunity for St. George to equalise. Will they get another? Not quite sure. Blacktown survived there. A very chilling warning sign for the home team. Great touch there by Gibbs to bring that down. And Monaghan Vaika, a bit of luck going his way this time. Slipped over, worked in his favour. Major brings it down for Lynch. Now Jack O'Brien. Goes down there. Free kick for Blacktown. Sorry, Gurkhan there getting caught up in the corner with one of the Blacktown players. It's Jack O'Brien. Free kick now for Blacktown. They'll probably keep this in the corner. They do. Lynch back for O'Brien. Here's Cox. It's a foul by Maniti. He had his hands all over Foti. Travis Major taking the ball away. He's got to be careful. He's on a yellow card. Again, playing with fire is Travis Major. Somalia getting back and doing some defensive work. Foul, free kick again for St. George, now in a good position. It's Lewis Kuru standing over this free kick. Will he go direct? It seems a little far out. He does go direct and forces Prendergast into another save. It was Nathan Roberts. Prendergast just tipping that one over the bar. Going ever so close, St. George. Again to equalising. Cross comes in and a free header. Prendergast came and didn't get. I think it was the youngster Noah Ovens who got on the end of that but couldn't direct it goalwards. Was clobbered there by someone as well. Could have in fact been Prendergast. Credit to St. George, playing with a man down in extra time, still pushing for an equaliser. Erkan heads it on. Major wins the header. That's why he's there. Here's Ovens. Lynch plays it forward. Anywhere will do for Jack O'Brien. Words between Petrados and O'Brien as well now. A little fiery out there. The first game between these two, we saw 3 red cards. And ball there by Gibbs. Referee missed it. Nice touch there by Roberts. Berry closes down Dom Cox. O'Brien plays it straight into the path of Kuri. One hand Vaika. Driving forward. Lewis Kuri now, forced back. Inside the last 4 minutes now of extra time. Time is really getting away from St. George. They love one more opportunity. They've had 2 in this half. Will they get that moment? Here's Petrados, one of those that could make it happen. That pass just a little too far away. And now Blacktown has a lot of space here with Gibbs on the ball. Jack O'Brien launching his run forward. And Gibbs takes it to the corner. Waste a few precious seconds here. Tried to win the corner off Monahan Vaika. Defender intelligently stepped out of the way. Kenny found Foti. That's a big challenge there from Berry. Good tackle though. Kuri there blocked off by Adam Berry. Challenges flying in everywhere. Advantage play. Danny Choi to wrap it up. It's on the wrong foot. Gets it on the left. Closed down now and St. George have got back. Good tackle from Monahan Vaika. And Erkan takes it forward now. Great pass. Is this the last chance for St. George? Foti for Petrados. Still Petrados. Back for Foti. Comes back at him again. Cleared away by Major. And Choi picks up the ball. Look at the run there. And Troy wants it back again. He gets it back. Gibbs all alone. Last, well, just over 130 seconds remaining in this one. Petrados, great ball for Erkan. Here's Cox now. Delivers into the box. Great ball. Oh, it's just over the head of Foti. It was the beautiful delivery by Dominic Cox. You can feel the tension. The 10 men are giving it a real go. Noah Ovens under pressure. Back to Kenny. Kenny can probably shoot from here the way he's been kicking the ball tonight. Kenny trying to tell Monahan Vaika to step forward. He probably should at this point of the game. Great turn. Opportunities now. Oh, it's just over the bar. Dominic Cox almost broke hearts of everyone here that support Blacktown City. Some goal that would have been to make it 3-3. Again, Blacktown survived, but I think that was the final chance of the game for St. George, and credit to them. Down to 10 after Matthew Keramalevsky's red card. They left it all out on the park. It looks like it won't be enough tonight. Blacktown get the throw, and that'll work in their hand. They've taken the throw now, trying to get it to the corner. Gibbs, Malia, lose out. Last opportunity to launch something forward. Petrados, still Petrados. 60 seconds left, or less than 60 seconds left now for St. George. Kenny will pick it up. Monahan Vaika still standing back. Kenny sends it forward with the left foot. Meniti couldn't quite get it out of his feet. The lob comes in. He's got him. What a strike from Mitchell Malia. He saw Jack Kenny off his line, and he's lobbed the keeper from about 35 metres out. A spectacular goal. And Blacktown City will face Marconi on Sunday night at Marconi Stadium.
Oh, the Blacktown City from the Mercurial, the master, number 14.
What a goal to wrap it up. A fabulous strike. Blacktown now lead 4-2 against St. George. It was a great game of football in the end. It was worth 120 minutes. A special strike by Mitchell Malia. And how many times have we seen it from the maestro? He does it again. And the referee blows for full time here at Landon Stadium. Blacktown City booked their spot in the semi-final on Sunday evening against Marconi Stadiums at Marconi Stadium. They win this one against St. George by 4 goals to 2. An excellent game of football. And a fine performance and a great show of character from St. George.
Preliminary final.
who didn't go give up, even though they went down to 10 men after Keremalevsky's red card.
Everyone here at Blacktown City, this is our last home game of the season. A massive thank you.
Scoring was opened by Fumoto Kamada early on.
Also to our sponsors once again.
The equaliser came via Jack O'Brien after a nice team goal. Monaghan Vaika thought he won it for St. George, only for the substitute Joey Gibbs to make it 2-2 late on. An own goal in extra time saw Marconi take the lead for the first time in the game before the pick of the goals. Mitchell Malia with something special from some way out made it 4-2. A fabulous game of football from these elimination semi-finals. Blacktown City and Sydney United advance. Sydney United will take on Rockdale Illingdon at 1 p.m. at Illingdon Sports Centre. Blacktown march on. They face the Marconi Stallions at Marconi Stadium at 5 p.m. on Sunday night. For now, it's good night from Landon Stadium, and we'll see you soon at the next game.